making homemade pizza pockets, and I love these because you can customize them with whatever ingredients are your favorites. I'm going to start off with the Pampered Chef pizza crust mix, which is super simple. Put it in your bowl. You're just going to add some oil and some warm water, and then give this a really good stir and get it all mixed up till it forms a ball. Then put it on a lightly floured surface, and you're going to knead it for about 5 minutes. After you've been kneading for 5 minutes, you make sure you have it in a ball, and then you're just going to put a bowl over it, and then when you mixed is perfect, for 5 more minutes, and let it rest. After your dough has rested, you want to go ahead and roll it out, and this mix makes about a 12-inch diameter pizza dough. Then you can take the cutter part of the hand pie and pocket maker. I'm going to put a little bit of flour on it, and then I'm going to cut out my circles. Alright, so how we're going to do this then, I cut my pepperoni up a little bit. I cut actually all my ingredients up a little bit because these are really small. I still want to get quite a few in there, but you got to be careful not to overfill. Put your dough on the pocket maker and make sure it goes over the little ridges. Then you can take the little measuring spoon that comes with it. I'm going to put some pizza sauce in here. Then I'm going to put some pepperoni. And of course, cheese. And I also am going to sprinkle a little Italian seasoning on top. Before you crimp them and fold it over, you can put, if you want, a little egg wash on the side or all the way around it if you want, so that when you crimp it, it'll hold together a little bit better. And then just crimp it really tight. It'll help to keep it closed. Also, one other thing that I'm noticing as I'm doing these is, since the pizza crust has some elasticity to it, after I cut the circles, they kind of shrunk up a little bit. So I'm just taking my circle and with my rolling pin and just kind of rolling it out just a little bit, the individual circle, so that it covers the complete edge when I fold it over. I don't want it to be too small because then my fillings will leak out. So I'm just kind of learning these little tricks as I'm going along, and I'm probably putting a little too much filling in them, but hey, you don't want too little. Once you have your pockets ready to go in the oven, you want to brush them a little bit with your egg. I actually put a little tiny piece of pepperoni on the ones that I know my husband will like, because he might not like the same ingredients I put in mine, so we'll know whose is whose. And then I'm going to put these in my air fryer for 7 minutes on bake. All right, my first batch is done. Now I was trying to speed things along. I could have done all of these at one time on both racks on the air fryer, but I did one in one rack so I could have it cooking while I was making the other. And with this pizza crust mix, I was able to make 9 of these little pizza pockets. And then I kind of cut one just to make sure it was done. Look how good that looks. Ooh, it's hot. With your own ingredients. Also, the directions I had said 7 minutes on bake in the air fryer, but I think I would do 7 minutes on air fry. At least that's what I'm doing on this batch, because I had to cook these a little bit longer. But it was super simple. I want to try it, but it's so dang hot. Maybe I'll try just a little bite. So good! Homemade pizza pockets. How easy is that? You first of all remember all of the ingredients you need, which isn't very many, but I forgot the water.
Yeah, after a good start.
I'm not off to a very good start. And I honestly have not cheated. I've been doing it for the whole 5 minutes. ooh, maybe instead of rolling it out, I could flip it and do it like they do in the pizza parlors. I'm kind of good at this.